R Markdown gives you the option of generating a Word document, which can be a nice feature for building your discussion posts in MM325. Here in the R Markdown file on the left, you see I've started to document what I am going to use this R Markdown file for, and I have kept the code which appears in the template for R Markdown files that will allow me to knit all of this information to a Word document. So leave that in there. Then below, I'm just putting this in for my reference. I'm going to develop my initial response here. And I've given that a title using the double hashtags for titling. Below there, I have some of the written summary I want to include in the discussion post. And in the code chunk below, I have set echo equal false so that this is not regenerated in the Word document. If I leave that out, I can simply go back in the Word document and delete these commands, because that's not information I necessarily want to communicate to others about my results. I want to take those code lines out. And here are the results of running that code. And you can see how I might organize this by then creating another title for my peer reply 1, inputting some of the writing that I want to include for peer reply 1, and so forth. Another chunk of code for all of the content I want to develop from output for that post. Going back up to our initial response, let's see what happens when we knit to Word. A Word document is produced with that information we specified in the Markdown file, namely the title, subtitle here, my writing for the post, and output for the post. If I wanted to edit this further, I could go back to the Markdown file here and continue writing my post, then regenerate the Word document. Or I might choose to simply edit the content within the Word document until I'm ready with all of my writing to go in the post. Once I have everything ready, I can highlight it in the Word document, copy, start my thread in the discussion post, copy that body of content into the dialog box for the discussion, and I also have my title here ready to go. I could just type that in or copy it over, post all of that, review my work to make sure the R content is shown as I wanted it, and I have all of my writing. I might reread that to make sure I've stated everything that I would like. If not, I could simply reply to my original post and add whatever additional comments I would like. So this is how you can use R Markdown to generate Word files and make an efficient transfer to your discussion post for MM325.